right, we're gonna look at this here. 1500-ish, 1600 support on console. Here we go. I will tell you, Phantom, above all else, okay? The one thing above all else that I want you to do in all of your games, I'm not kidding when I say this, dude, or gal. Kathy, that's very sweet. I love those emotes. Enjoy your games, okay? And I know Jeff Kaplan would be there to support me in saying this. Even the voice actors and actresses. You need to enjoy your games. Above all else, enjoy them. And if anyone gives you any kind of guff in voice chat, mute. Mute, mute, mute. You don't need that in your life, okay? Enjoy your games. So here, you just want to sit on the Pharah, yeah. So this is what you want to do here. So your team is pretty far forward. But this is kind of what you want to, this is how you want to make it, how you want to play here. Watch this. There's a lot of blue, so we'll use red here. So your Pharah's here. Your team is here. That means there's like this invisible wall right here. It's like right here. And it carves this map. Everything out here on the left, you do not want to be out here on the left. You want to be either above or behind and above your team, okay? So the place you want to play from, you want to still connect to the Pharah. You want to play anywhere, like in this space, in this air, in this verticality, anywhere in here. That way you can still maintain the beam. You're behind your team, and you're not being shot at. So this is good. You're playing in the right position. You're moving over there right now. Good. Good, 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 good. This is all good stuff so far. Playing stress is not good for winning, that's true. Yeah, new season, new me. I feel like that sometimes too. Good positioning. Ooh! I just got chills on my legs. What's up, Statics? Hey, Statics. I still need a code from you, dude. I think I do. So I'm gonna thank you. Actually, no, I don't. Statics, we're good. I'm just losing my mind. I need one from XPC if he's alive and if he has survived his most recent sugar rush. So huge shout out to you. I'm a Roadhog main, as you can see from my little Buddha Roadhog right here. I want to thank you from the bottom of my little Roadhog heart. You went out of your way to, for the moment that he landed his hook, you damage boosted him. I can't tell you, I'm still getting chills thinking about it, how important and impactful that is. Always yellow beam the hog, but if he lands that hook, switch it to blue just so he can land his shot and get his punch out. It guarantees kills on 250 HP targets and lower. You're a goddess. It's huge. Do I watch Critical Role? I do not. I do not. And it's not because I don't like what they do. It's not because I don't like what they do. I love what they do. I cannot watch it. I can't watch tennis, and I can't watch D&D, because if I watch that stuff, I want to play it. Same with OWL. I do not watch the OWL because, like, I freak out and I'm like, I want to play. Like tennis, I'm there. D&D, can't watch it. I want to play. OWL, can't watch it. I want to play. I can't watch it. Maybe as a DM, I'd watch it to figure out some good stuff. Quidditch? Did you say something about Quidditch? What was that? I got the snitch, bitch.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
What's up, Briosk?
I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. Jack left town.
Thank you, Statics. You're very sweet. Thank you for gifting that sub, dude. Enjoy the sub. Get flocked. Yo, flocked. Hit me up with that code, and we'll check out the Arista stuff. Okay? D&D is amazing. Yeah, this is good. This is good healing. You're playing really well. I like that you're using this geometry here on the left. That's what you want to do. You want to stay out of the way of the enemy team. So even Valithria backed this up. and it's not to be reductive. I don't mean to be reductive in any way, shape, or form, even though this is slightly reductive. If you can see the enemies at any given point as mercy, bad. It means you're playing out of position. You want to be hidden the whole time. The whole time. And it's almost impossible to do it, but it's a good thing to do. But you always want to be out of line of sight of the enemies. You never want to die, if you can. So this is good stuff so far. But you are a little forward here. You realized it, so you're backing up behind your tanks. This is good. Yeah, drop it right there in chat, Flocked. And I'll just copy it over. This is great movement. Don't go for that res. You die if you go for that res. You could try it now, though. Pharaoh's protecting you. Yeah, your team's getting a little deep there. How without flying brooms? I know that there are Quidditch teams. That's a big thing. It's like field hockey. So this is good. There you go. Now you're standing in a better position. The enemies can't see you. Holy hell, they're that deep, dude? That's really deep. Try Sam, that's a great question. I have no idea. I do not know. Okay, careful. Stay with your team here. Good, 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 good. Yeah, not much you can do there. Oh, you're so dead. Oh! I love you! I love you. Did you just LOS him behind a palm tree?
Mr. Fancy Pants. I got news for
What up,
you.
Juan?
You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit.
Juan is cool, status is cooler. You're very sweet. Thank you for the dono, dude. Did he miss you because you were standing behind the pole? I want to see here. I knew it. You're amazing. Holy shit. You stepped behind this palm tree here, and so it messed up the skull and he didn't kill you. Oh, I'm so glad you teabagged so much after that. You totally earned it. 69% too. Good. You're like... There's nothing you could have done there as mercy. You're kind of a god. You just used the palm tree to block Deadeye. That's kind of insane. That's insane. T is ready. Yeah, I thought you were dead as well. It's bizarre that he let you live, but good. Here, I will give you my own cutesy little T-Rex emote. Here you go. This is what you get, okay? There you go. Little T-Rex emotes. What's up, First? How's school, dude? You hanging in there? You doing okay? Okay, careful, careful. Yeah, get over to your teammate. Just keep running. You don't want him to be in front of you there. Nice. Now you want him to be in front of you. This is good. Yeah, I can't watch any of the D&D stuff without wanting to play it myself. It's upsetting. Okay, so this could be a really good Valk opportunity. Yeah. So why is this a good Valk opportunity? This is why. This was a good Valk opportunity. They're grouped as 6. They're pushing in. They hit beat. It's a good Valk opportunity simply because of this. You had 2 teammates here, and 3. Whoops, that's the wrong one. 3 through 6 are over here. 1 and 2 up here. 3 through 6 are here. You can't heal everybody unless you're actually using Valk, and then you can go back and forth. But the Lucio brought everyone over, so now you can kind of make a decision as to whether or not you want to Valk. But if your team is split like that, Valk. Also, there's almost like nothing wrong with using Valk like off cooldown. You get it so fast. Dungeons and Daddies? I have never heard about that. That's amazing. Yeah, it's going well first? Nice. Good try. Lucio was in front of your tanks. Can't really do much about that. You could have used the Sigma shield for the res there. Oh my god. Yeah, get this res. Death for it. Yeah. Your team's having a lot of trouble maintaining shields. Oh man, you guys have a junk too. This was well played. You could definitely be a little more active. So when you're using Valk, actually even when you're not using Valk, one thing that we picked up from Valithria the other day on Mercy, she literally spams GA. GA is your dash, right? You're dashing to people. She literally spams it off cooldown. Even when she's not Valked. When she's Valked, she's like, choo, 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 right? She's flying everywhere. When she's not, she's still like dashing and then canceling and dashing and canceling. So you can cancel your Guardian Angel dashes. You should be spamming it. Spam it and then just cancel. And I think you can cancel by pressing jump or something. I don't know what it is. If I was playing, I could tell you with my fingers, but I don't know off the top of my head. Do I play? I used to. I used to DM myself. I was a big boy DM. I mean, I went to grad school. I got an MFA in creative writing. I'm a novelist by nature. I'm a writer. DMing is my jam. I love creating stories for people to play in, and my stories are damn good. Yeah, it is Unicorn. Running in front of the shields. Careful, Miss Orisa. I haven't played in a while, but I used to. There's no way in hell I could replace Matt Mercer, dude. No way. Oh, good fade. Good jump out of the fade as well. Very clever. Gets you a little more space. Great heal orb usage. I'm going to commend you on that. The way you make Moira... Okay, so I've got some really simple Moira tips that'll totally up your Moira game, okay? I'm going to drop them here and there. Number one, if you want to heal your team with a heal orb, always look at the geometry. Look at the way the map is formed around your team. Make sure that when you use your heal orb, it bounces through your team at least twice. 3 is God tier, twice is you're playing at 4K. That's a 4K tech. That's 4K tech. Most people just like send it into the air or something and it just like, it disappears. Your whole thing is geometry. Use those bounces. If you're using the damage orb, make sure it bounces through the enemy team as many times as you can, as it can. And then when you're not healing, get those nails. Get those nails going. Do some damage. Always. Yeah, see, this is something a lot of Moiras, I see a lot of Moiras have issues with this. A lot. You are running on empty right now. You are running on pencil fumes. Fumes. You're having trouble. You should, this is an indicator that you're not right-clicking enough. You want to play, what you want to do is you want to kind of play, oh my god, this noise. You kind of want to play, I mean, this is not a good place for the Orisa to be. Well, let's say she has a shield right here or something. You want to play behind the shield, behind the Orisa, and then right-click through her, and just right-click whatever's in front of her. That's all you got to do. That way you never really run out of resources. But you do not get resources from right-clicking shields. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. You just don't. Oh, Matt Mercer's the daddy. Could I be the daddy? I don't think I can be that. I could be the uncle. How about that? But yeah, see right there? Bye, Felicia. That's a lot of volt percentage. It's just going nowhere. I think you actually could have... I think your thing here was pretty much perfect. But these steps, it's really hard to get it to bounce back. Look at the angle of the steps. They're not perfect, right? Wow. Wow. I think that may have been inadvertent, but that heal orb literally went through your team 3 times. That's like literally pixel perfect heal orb. You didn't necessarily need it, but perfect. That's a great heal orb. Okay, this is 100%. 150 bajillion % ultimate time. 150 bajillion %. A lot of people on your team are damaged, and the Orisa shield is broken. So what I see here is this dude is itching for speed. I hear a Mercy resurrecting, so their team is really weak on heals right now. They're very spread out probably. Orisa's shield is broken, which means she likely has a new one to put down. She also has Fortify ready to go. If you drop your ult here, I guarantee you this Lucio speeds, your whole team runs up and you could just wipe people. Yeah, see how your team is like itching to go forward? Drop your Q here, 100%. Good avoidance. Yeah, you want to use Moira ult pretty quickly. Oh yeah, Dream Family? Do you think me and Matt would get along? We'd probably get along. He seems like a good dude. Good heal orb. Good heal orb. And then when you ultimate, I'll give you some rules about how to make ultimate work, okay? And it'll totally change your Moira game. Good try right there. Good moment to ultimate. Your tanks. Your tanks. You guys are running double shield, but your tanks aren't surviving despite the DPS that's coming in. Nice, Unicorn. Let me know what you find, okay? What the name is. Hit me up with the name of that stream. Yeah, your team's having a lot of trouble with the DPS. I mean, getting your DPS into them. Okay, so you responded to Bob with heal. You healed a lot there. That's actually pretty good. But that one, there's like not too much I can give you there, but I can tell you. So the rule, okay. So these are the Moira rules, okay? Always make sure that when you use a heal orb, it bounces through your team twice. Damage orb bounces through the enemy team twice, right? Bounces. That's number one. Number two, when you're not left clicking, always be right clicking. Always use those nails. Get out there. Always be right clicking. Like right here, you're not healing. You're low on resources way too much. Always be right clicking. Number three, not like always, but when you're not healing, right click. Number three, the way you make Moira ult work is you pick a teammate. It's usually a tank, maybe a Orisa, maybe a Reinhardt. Pick them. They're the fulcrum. They act as the fulcrum, as like the pivot point, right? You get crazy speed. Keep them in your beam. Make sure that they are on the front line and that they're going forward. Keep your teammate in your beam. And then use your positioning to trace an enemy on the opposite side of your teammate. And that is how you make Moira's ultimate god tier. A naked Moira ult, tracked perfectly, can kill two 200 HP squishies with ease. You can kill the Pharah and kill the Mercy, no problem. If you're boosted from like a supercharger, or from a Mercy pocketing you, or from a nano boost, you can kill 4. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can kill 4 squishies with ease if you track. Moira ult is one of the very few ultimates in the entire game that can heal your backline, heal your frontline, damage the enemy frontline, and damage the enemy backline all at the same time. It's one of the very few ultimates that can do that. One of the very, very few. And the only way you make that work is you pick a teammate and you trace on the backside. So here, you just sat on your ultimate a little too long. Once you used it to counter the Bob. You didn't have to, per se, but kind of worked out. Okay, thank you, Flocked. Thank you, dude. I got it. Copied. Done. We're going to do you next, okay, dude? Oh. Yeah, I knew it. I was telling the stream earlier that you gave us the right length code, but one of the letters was probably wrong. Bingo, guys. The last letter, it was an L. The one you put on Reddit was an L, but it's actually a J. We were like, someone was like, we should play game code Hangman or something. Figure it out. It was just one letter. It was just different. It's all good. It's really frustrating, you know? You type in your credit card and you miss like one number. Like, oh, I'm gonna type it in again. So I feel you on that. It's It's all good. Don't worry about it. And I'm like really, really interested in looking at Orisa. I can really help you with Orisa. She's one of my better tanks. What up, Zeb? You handsome bastard. Even if you're female, you're very handsome. You have a very symmetrical face. I do know you do. Yeah, me too, B. Diddy. So right there, that heal orb is going to go bye-bye. Is it already going bye-bye? Yeah, it's already going bye-bye. Bye, Felicia. So that heal orb isn't going to do too much for your team there. Not too much for your team there. Every heal orb, you guys, every heal and damage orb, if you get it, use it to its fullest extent, it's like 9 to 11%. So if you think about it, it's like a 9-second, 8-second cooldown. Every like 9 seconds, you get 10%, 8% ultimate if you use it to the maximum. That's literally ultimate. You're getting an ultimate every, if you only did that, every like 80 seconds or something, right? With a passive game as well. Oh, legit, legit. Yeah. Good heal orb. That's just a safety heal orb. It's kind of insurance a little bit. Good damage. Nicely done. Nicely, nicely done. Yo, okay. Yo, Flock. Flock, if you don't mind me asking, is there anything in Overwatch that particularly annoys you because of your dyslexia? If there is, you should let Blizzard know. I'm sure the developers and the designers and stuff would love to know. I know I would. Okay, you can heal this Hanzo here. Great opportunity for heal orb. Okay. Oh, duh. I totally missed this. Totally missed this. So another... Sorry, there's like all these rules. So this is how you make Moira ult work, right? Well, you pick a teammate, use them as a pivot point, trace squishies. You got all that down. Always, always, always throw an orb right beforehand. Orb ultimate. Why? When you orb, and if you follow it up immediately with an ultimate, when your ultimate ends, you have 1 second cooldown on your orb. So you can orb, ult, orb. That's actually more important than all the other stuff I gave you. So here, you actually left, you could have used a healing orb here. Good damage. Good fade. Nicely done. Yeah, always throw an orb out. Even if it's damage. Even if it's damage, just chuck an orb out. Yep, keep doing damage. I want more damage, more damage. Yeah, you're way low on resources. Yeah, see this shield here? This shield here could be... You could use it. You could sit here and just be damaging this Orisa. And then the moment the shield goes down, then back up. Or fade away. Yeah, a lot of opportunity here for you to gather more resources. You can play a little less afraid. Usually I'm telling supports to play further back, but for you on your Moira play, you're playing too far back. Here we go. Good, you're getting resources. Good, good, good. I'll heal your team here for sure. Heal orb, nice. You're not going to get too many bounces there, so don't worry about that one. I think if you bounce it off the palm tree, you can make it work, but that's really hard. What's up, weak sauce? Got that stanky cheese, dude? I can smell that cheese from here. You know what it smells like? Bitch face. I'm just kidding. I love you, Zebra. Yeah, that heal orb's gonna go bye-bye. So for here, since the cart is pretty far forward, I love that you got your orb out right before. Since the cart's far forward, just go like this, dude. Just come up here next to your soldier. Throw the orb to the side. Literally just orb right here. It'll go donk. 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 It'll go back and forth. There you go. Here, it looks like you're picking the Echo. So pick the Echo and then trace the Orisa until somebody else shows up. I will also tell you, see this yellow armor here? The game doesn't tell you this stuff. But see this yellow armor above this Orisa? See this stuff? This stuff, is really hard for you to do damage against. Your right clicks don't do much damage against yellow armor, and your ultimate coming out of your left hand doesn't do much damage to yellow armor either. So it's much more effective for you to track and kill squishies than it is to kill tanks. It's going to take you the whole ultimate to get through that yellow armor. It's because I'm your target now? Okay. Good fade. So real quick, so that heal orb is going to go bye-bye. It's not going to do much for your team. If you want to do damage orb here, which is really good, where do you go? Right here. Think about it like you're playing a game of pool, right? You're like 8-ball, corner pocket, right? What happens if you shoot the orb right here? Dunk, 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 bonk. Oh, look at this. Now you're hitting their whole back line. Bump, bump, bump. Back here, bump, 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 bump. And you're just annihilating their back line with one damage orb. Playing pool. Moira is always playing pool. What tank is good to play with Orisa? Sigma Hog. Sigma Hog Reinhardt. That's it. Sigma Hog Reinhardt. Orisa is not good with Zarya. Not very effective. Yeah, I would say either Sigma, a Reinhardt, or a Hog. Orisa with Rein, yeah. Because Rein is all about aggression right now. He's played like the OG Roadhog. So here, you have orb up, but your team's taking damage. Definitely heal your team here. Nice. Okay, you're caught out in the middle of nowhere. Oh! Yeah, you got a little too invested in pushing the cart yourself. And that got you caught out. Moira's always playing pool. Pretty much. She pretty much is. Well played. Let's see if I can give you some like takeaways, okay? So there's a lot in this VOD. There's a lot. Like a lot. I tend to be a font of information, and it can get to be a deluge sometimes, and I don't mean it to be that way. You can always come back and look at the VOD and gather more info, but I'm gonna give you three takeaways, and just work on these three things. If you work on more than like one or two things at any point in Overwatch, you're gonna start to hate the game, and it's gonna make you start to hate yourself, and you don't want that to happen. No, I haven't. What is that, Raider? What is that? Okay, so takeaways. Mercy. Let's see here. For your Mercy play, use your ultimate more often. Be liberal with it. Whenever it's off cooldown, just use it. Just use it. I think you'll find a lot of success from it. I think that'll be good for you. There are moments where you shouldn't, yes, but there are more moments where you should. So it's probably better to err on the side of caution and just use it more often. I think you'll find a lot more success from it. But the way you're supposed to play Mercy is you just stay back, stay on the back line, stay behind your tanks, keep that beam up, and just chill. If at any point you yourself can see enemy players, you're probably slightly out of position. You want to play in such a way that you almost never see the enemy, because you can make Mercy work like that. She's not about doing damage, right? She's about healing while staying hidden. So try to push yourself into playing slightly more evasively, and play out of vision of the enemy. I know it's like much easier said than done. Trust me, it's much easier said than done. But that's something to keep your mind active. Like when you're playing, be like, oh, can the enemy see me? Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit. Oh, can I be seen here? Okay, I'm gonna crouch and step over here, or I'll Valk to this guy or something. Outside of that, your Mercy's pretty good. Be careful with the reses. Make sure that you're always protected when you go for them. Mercy jump tech is always useful. Anyway, okay, so Moira. 2 or 3 things for Moira. One of the big things for you, always look at the geometry. See if you can get that orb to bounce through the respective target more than once. Heal orb, bounce through your team twice. Damage orb, bounce through the enemy team twice. That'll be huge value for you. Another thing, ultimate as Moira. I want you to use it a little more liberally as well. You tend to sit on it. Think of a Moira ult. It functions very similarly to the way Lucio grants speed. I can tell you, YouTube it? Okay, I will, Raider. I can tell you that When I'm playing Lucio, and if I hit amp speed, my team is going to be very inclined to press W. They're not going to like just rotate in circles really quickly, right? They're going to be like, oh, it's go time. Oh, go, go, go. And they're going to mash their faces on their keyboard. So Moira's ultimate functions very similarly. When you use it, your team is going to be very naturally inclined to take space, to go forward. At all ranks of the game, everyone's going to do that. So use it a little more liberally to take space. Thank you, Raider. I'll check it out. And the way you make it work, right? Pick a teammate, keep them in the beam, and then try to trace squishies. Don't try to trace tanks. You're not going to do much damage to tanks. Try to kill like a Mercy or an Ana on the back. Maybe kill the Lucio, kill the McCree. It's going to be harder on a controller, but you can make it. You can make it work for sure. That's the way you make ultimate work. Also remember to throw out the orb, ult, orb. That's the combo there. And then the last thing for your Moira, play a little bit further up. Play closer to your tanks so that while you're healing your team, that's good, you run out of resources way too often. Moira should almost never run out of resources unless the enemy team is really good with spacing. You should be right-clicking for more often. And that's really about it. That's really about it. I think that you change a few of those things and your game will really, really up. I think the first thing you should work on, do more right-click damage. Try to get those bounces going with your orbs, and then be sure to use orb before you ultimate as Moira. And that'll be really good for you. Yes, so Bamboozle, that is correct. Even on PC, we tested it about a month ago here. One of our viewers, I think it was Magic, actually tested it live. This is a small bit of tech. It's really interesting to know, but it's not going to change your life. If you mash whatever your right click is for Moira, right, the damage thing, if you mash it, you'll gain resources faster, but you'll do less damage. It doesn't matter too much. It's just something interesting to know. Yeah, no worries, Phantom. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask. More than welcome to swing on by and ask more stuff. Yeah, always, always, always welcome. Always, always, always. No worries, no worries. It was my pleasure. And I hope you have a really good one, okay? And enjoy your games. And mute people who are toxic.